Okay, so we want to look at how we begin the research report. Every research, you must have what you call the research topic, is that not it? So, did you treat the research topic with you?
Research topic.
Coming up with research topic. Okay. So let's look at how we can come up with the research topic. He did mention, or he did say something with you on research phenomenon, right?
Yes.
And what is it about? What is it about when you talk about research phenomenon? I don't want you to I want you to understand it. Just tell me your mind on it. It's not about the report itself, but in a way that you understand it. It's the foundation of every research. Because you say that it is the intricacies of issues and concepts that form the basis for your research. So, depending on the industry that you find yourself, or the field that you find yourself, what is your area of specialization? Which program did you do?
Management.
So in the area of management, what are the issues that are of concern to you? What are some of the problems that you have seen in the area of management? Those issues, those problems form what we call the research phenomenon. So you have a topic in mind, you have any concept in mind, what you want to do and all those things.
Yesterday we all did.
Okay. So let me see what you brought.
Mine was the impact of advertising on the customer patronage.
Impact of advertisement,
Yeah.
advertising on customer patronage.
Yes.
What?
That was one.
Okay, it's assumed that you don't know the topic yet, so at least it's got something in mind. How about you?
CSR editing part on organizations performance.
Corporate social responsibility on organizational performance. And you?
The impact of social media on academic performance.
Okay, social media usage and then academic performance. At least you all have some. So there are some key concepts in your mind. Is that not it? So the social media and academic performance. Is that what you are thinking? That social media can influence academic performance? Advertisement can lead to what? Customer patronage of a brand, of an advertised brand. Is that not it?
Yeah.
And then
CSR organizations performance.
the yours is
CSR.
CSR, organizational performance. So these are the things that we are thinking about. Now we can do away with your phone, please. Let's think about how the research phenomenon comes into play. Now, in your mind, you think that social media can have relationship with academic performance. So, what is it about social media that you're looking at? What is it about academic performance you're looking at? What problem is existing within social media usage and academic performance? What problem is existing? If you need to identify a problem, then you can go and do the research. And that is what we call the research phenomenon. So the problem that you identify, out of it, issues will emerge. Concepts will emerge. Then you use those concepts to form the basis or the topic that you have. So I expect that you should have a problem here. If there's no problem, the problem can come from here, can come from here, can also come from what? Their relationship. If there is no identifiable problem with social media use, and please that you don't have to go and do the research, because the research, remember, research process begins with problem what? Identification. If you don't have any problem, there's no need for you to do the research. So if you have any concept in your mind, any topic in your mind, the first thing that must come is the what? Problem. And when you are able to develop the problem very well, then the issues and the concept of what emerge. Out of it, you use the concept to now form the basis for your research. So if you are using advertising, you must get a problem on advertising, customer patronage, and also what the relationship between advertising and what customer patronage of a particular brand. Other than that, you can't go on to do the research. The same thing happens to you. So when you want to always come out with any research topic, the first thing is what we call a research what? Phenomenon. And that deals with you coming out with a problem in your particular area of expertise. Identifying a problem. Once you're able to identify the problem, then the key concepts will emerge out of the problem that you have identified. And out of that, then you are able to now formulate your topic out of the concept that emerged from the topic that you are facing. But we are going to teach you all of those things, don't worry. When we start the introduction, we do all those things. So now let's look at how we can get a researchable topic. How do we get a researchable topic? Because it's not every topic that we can do research on. You understand?
Yes, sir.
How can you get a researchable topic? You want to do a research. How can you get a researchable topic?
You first of all identify a problem, and then maybe you try finding a solution to it, and then a relationship between the solution and the problem you identify.
Yeah, so yeah, answered it. Okay, so you must always have a problem first, and then the concept will emerge. Out of the concept that you can learn them. Now let's look at how we do it. Now, if you want to come up with a problem statement, you may decide that you will use what we call brainstorming. Brainstorming. If you are a good researcher, you can brainstorm and be able to get problems, get them connected, or get concepts and get them what? Connected. And once you get them connected, then you can now proceed to look at them. And how do we do the brainstorming? The concept that you are interested in, you can do a search of them or search terms. Then you write all the concepts that will come. Then you try to map them. For instance, I want to do something like advertisement and customer patronage. If you search literature on advertisement and customer patronage, the papers that you will see that they will mention other new concepts. Even though these are the major concepts, you will see that new concepts will be what? Be mentioned. So you write all of them down. So advertisements, if you have data, you can check. Customer patronage, you can search. If you have this, let's do advertisement and customer patronage, PDF. We see some of the topics of the research coming up. You search at Google Scholar. You have to search at what? Google Scholar. Okay. Go to Google Scholar, then type in the search terms. Brainstorming. Okay. Have you seen some topics coming? Let me see yours. Okay.
Yeah.
So, read new concepts that are coming from the new topics that I imagine.
The impact of advertising on customer patronage in the insurance sector.
Okay. Read the first one.
Brand ambassador and customer patronage.
Have you seen? So advertisement, all right, but brand what? Ambassador is a new concept that we have seen in the context. Read the other ones.
An evaluation of the impact of testimonial advertising on product patronage.
Testimonial advertisement.
On product patronage.
The product patronage is already there. Go to the next one.
This one says promotional mix.
Promotional mix.
Customer patronage.
Okay, and customer patronage. So, promotional mix. Have you seen a new concept emerging?
Yeah.
The influence of language of advertisements on customer patronage.
Language?
The influence of language of advertising on customer patronage.
Language of advertising.
Yes, please. On customer patronage.
Okay. So this is promotional mix. Promotional mix. This is advertising. Customer patronage. This is brand what? Ambassadorial, right?
Yeah.
Brand ambassadorial. Yeah, blah blah blah. This TM is what? Testimonial. Then language.
Yeah.
Language of advertising. Okay, what else?
Digital entertainment based on do-it-yourself content.
What?
Digital entertainment.
Digital entertainment.
We have outdoor advertising and customer patronage of telecommunications. Outdoor advertising.
Outdoor.
Yes, outdoor advertising and customer patronage of telecommunications.
Okay. What else?
You have bank advertising customer loyalty.
Another thing is customer loyalty, right?
Yeah.
What else?
So and then customer satisfaction is part of advertisement.
So customer satisfaction and the same contest.
Yeah.
So imagine that these are the search terms that we have had. Even when we mention only what advertising and customer patronage, other issues are what emerging from the body of our research. So if you want to use the brainstorming as an expert in that field, you know now look at how this concept relates to what we call mapping. So if you have idea about what a moderator is, then some of them can treat them as what? Moderators. If you have idea about what a mediation is, then you can treat some of them as what? Mediation. If you have idea about how controlled analysis is done, then you can control for some of the what? Variables. So let's do a typical example. So this is a promotional mix, and advertising is one aspect of what? It's one aspect of what? It's promotional mix. We have so many of them in the area of marketing. We have the personal selling, we have advertisement, we have the digital marketing, and all those. They all come and form the part of what we call promotional mix. Let them go. This is my former customer. She didn't see us. So, should we settle on it, or you still want to go with advertisement?
Yeah, I still want to do that.
Okay. So we can have our advertisement. Now in the advertisement we have digital, we have banking advertisement. But you're not doing it in the banking sector, are you doing it in the
No.
Okay.
terms of product or service.
Yeah, in terms of product.
Okay, so you maintain the advertisement. So you can have advertising. Yeah. Now, in your mind, which of these concepts do you think? Already we have advertising influencing what?
Customer preferences.
So now we are dragging in new issues to be part of it. So look at this and think, which of them do you think will come in?
As a mediator or
As a mediator or as a moderator?
I think brand ambassador.
Brand ambassadorial.
You can be a mediator. Because the brand ambassador can influence the customer preference.
But advertisement also can reinforce the degree of the power of the brand ambassadorial. That's why they advertise and we also have brand ambassadors. So we can also push. So and then this one have you seen that we are trying to build a point here? Apart from that, what other factors do you think can come?
Okay, customer
Loyalty can moderate advertisements and then the customer maturity. It can be king of strength.
Okay. Is it right? Advertising cannot influence customer loyalty, can it?
No.
Are you sure?
Advertising.
Can it influence customer loyalty?
It's kind
In some ways, it can influence customer loyalty,
But we have to do extensive literature review to be able to see that. But it doesn't have. Advertisement can have bearing on your loyalty.
yeah.
When we were young and we were exposed to some advertisement, do you know that we still have that thing?
Yes, especially latest from
Accident. Always everything is accident.
So it can also influence them.
Yeah, but we can also look at other different roles. So if you can testify that you can moderate it, fine. If not, you can treat it as a parallel mediator. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you can either maintain this one or go for this one as well. Parallel mediation, okay?
Okay.
You can have more than one mediator in a study. Nobody can mediate that. So that becomes parallel mediation. And I don't like the idea that once a mediator can be playing also a moderating role in the same research, it doesn't work. So either you go for this one or the first one. Any other factor that you think can come in?
Customer side, part of our customer satisfaction.
So
And that one
can mostly be under customer loyalty.
you can also play
satisfaction is different from loyalty.
satisfaction and loyalty are not the same. So okay, you can have customer satisfaction,
As a mediator.
customer satisfaction as a moderating role.
Yeah. But if they are not satisfied, they won't buy.
No matter how you do the advertisement, master.
Some will like, some will like.
Okay. So assuming that this is the model that we've designed out of this one, then this parameters become the basis for you to come out with your research topic. And it means that with this conceptual framework, have you seen how we got it?
Yes.
With this conceptual framework, everything that you're going to write about the work must revolve around this. Anything that you bring that is not relevant is waste. So you're going to talk about better brand ambassadorial, customer satisfaction, customer patronage, and what? Customer loyalty. And you have to talk about only all these things. But you must get a theory. You must get a theory that will underpin the relationship. So if you want to look at this one as a mediating variable, then you must have what? The theory to treat this one as a mediator. If you think that advertising can influence customer patronage, you must get what? A theory. If you think that this one can also mediate, you must get what? Theory. If you think that this one can also moderate, you must also get what? Theory. So once you're able to build them like this and having a theory to explain their relationship, then your research is almost done. So this is a typical case that you can use brainstorming to come out with a research. Have you okay with that? So apart from brainstorming, what else can you do to get your research topic?
I do collective decision making. I use it as collective decision making.
Collective decision making.
Sitting groups and then.
Yeah, so you can do that kind of discussion with your project sponsors and your other research team. So the discussion can also help you come up with a good topic. You see that when I made all of you write this concept, and then the ideas were emerging, we were saying that this one should be treated as a moderator, this one should be treated as a moderator in your notes. So group discussions, don't underestimate it. If you want to become a good researcher, then you have to align yourself with people who are also what? Researchers. Equally like-minded people. So this is where you have to build your professional network. We are not teaching you for you to come go and pass exams. So this one we are teaching you for you to do it. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Professional network. So in the school that we belong to, who are the good researchers there? In that department, who are the people who are good in research? Who are the good lecturers, professors in it? You can approach them. So I have research interest in this, and I think that maybe I want to come out with a topic which is written, we can focus more on those things. So with that discussion, we're good to go. A lot of resources are at our disposal, but we don't make use of them. Okay, so that is very, very important. Apart from that, what else can you do to get a topic?
Can we look at other previous work other people have done?
Very good. You can also do what we call literature review. You do the literature review. It's similar to the brainstorming, but this, except that this one, it is based on an extant literature review. Okay, you do extant literature review, and then you look at the topic that people have researched into by doing what we call thematic analysis. By doing what we call thematic analysis. If you do the thematic analysis, it will give you information. It is an eye-opener to show you the area of research that research studies have been done, and the area of research that research studies have neglected. And remember, in every research that you want to do, you want to fill a gap, right? You want to fill a gap. That's why you have a statement of the problem. That's why you must have statement of the problem. The gap that you want to fill. If you do good thematic analysis, it will expose the various concepts, issues that they have done the research on, where they have neglected. To also show you what we call geographical gap, maybe, or industrial gap. Maybe they have been focusing more on a particular industry at the neglect of the others, or they have been doing more of the studies in developing countries at the neglect of developed countries, or other way around. Based on that, then you can spot this gap, get some of the concepts, put them together, then you'll be able to come up with a topic.
So please, does it mean that a topic that has been used by someone can still be used based on ways?
Yeah, if you can, the topic can be used, but you should be able to pinpoint that there's contextual differences. Mobile phone, where was it made? Are you not using it in Ghana?
Yeah.
Are you, is your question answered?
Yes, please.
But if there's a mobile phone outside, if you bring it here, you cannot use it here. Then you can still do something. So if somebody has done a research on the same topic and has come up with the findings, and the contextual issues are the same, why do you have to worry yourself and go and do it? Are you going to do research with that 1 plus 1? Because already it is established that whenever you add 1 to 1, you get what? But if contextually you think that issues in your area of study are different, and therefore will not make the application of the findings feasible for you, then you have to add liberty to use that kind of research. So apart from that, what else can you do to get a topic?
Can you say through maybe social media or the internet?
When you are doing the search, all these things, we search all of them from there. So you can use the social media to do that on the key concept like we did. You can use the internet to search for all those things. That is just a search engine for you. But I'm talking about the things that you have to do to get that topic. So one thing you can also do is to go for consultancy services, which you are doing. Consulting. There's nothing wrong in consulting. You want to come out with a topic. You want to come out with a topic and you have no idea about it. You can walk into any consulting firm and tell them that this is my area of research. This is the research I want to do. Can you help me come out with a topic? And it is allowed. And these consulting services, they go for fee. And that is what you are doing here. Is that not it? Is it free? No. You go free, you must sacrifice something for something. Yes. But you know that you are not, what you are paying is peanuts. Now you start making money from it. Master charge the contract.
Close of this week.
Next semester pressure the power off because they have to finish everything and go use. So you can go for consultation, and that consultation also, they will advise you, give you the professional advice for you to be able to come up with a good researchable topic. Okay, so we have seen the means that we can get the topic right. Now that we have seen the means, let's look at how are you able to know that a particular topic is a good research topic or not. So let's look at characteristics of a good topic. Characteristics of a good research topic. Characteristics of a good research topic. You know that this that we are teaching you is quantitative research, right?
Yes.
So for every topic that you bring, at least you are clear, there should be clear definition of your variables in the topic. That's the first. Your variables must be what captured. The key variables. The key variables must be captured. Be captured. The key variables should be captured. Whose one was the advertisement? So you also listen before you go. So you have something in mind, the thing that we can talk about in your research, right? Yes. So the key variables should emerge clearly, and particularly for your dependent and what independent variable. The topic must be able to show them.
No, sir.
No, sir. Mr. Masaki. So, everyone in the
must pinpoint clearly at basic you are dependent and independent variable. So at basic, so it means that you can go beyond that.
Yeah.
If you have moderators and mediators, you should be able to capture them. Okay. Next thing is that you should signal the research approach. When you have a good topic, you should signal the research approach. And basically, we have three main research approaches as it stands now. We have the quantitative research approach, the qualitative research approach, and then the mixed research approach. Now, if you come out with any topic, at glance, somebody should be able to tell us that this research is more likely to be quantitative or mixed research. That's how it's supposed to be. I've given you the three type of what approaches, right? What are they?
Quantitative and then the mix.
The mixed. So these are the three things. For the quantitative research, they deal with what? Figures, numeric data. For qualitative, they deal with non-numeric what? Data. And the mixed is a combination of both numeric and non-numeric what? Data. Okay. So we should be able to be signal that one for us as well. Apart from that, we should not preempt your research outcome. Should not preempt a research outcome. Okay. Preempting means that people knowing what the research did at glance by looking at the topic. If you look at what is the topic you mentioned,
Impact of social media.
impact. You have already told us that the social media has impact. Preempting. If it has impact, why do you have to go and do it?
I don't know.
Let's
Social media academic performance.
Very good. So you hide what the research is trying to find in the topic. But when you go to the research itself, or part of your objective, part of your purpose, part of your research program, you can advance those things there. So you are silent on what the research is doing in your topic. If you say impact, perhaps that is what you want to look out for. But you are telling us it's part of the topic. You have already told people that it has impact on it. So people must go through the work before they discover whether it had the impact or did not. So people set up like the influence. We have all made some, okay? I have a number of publications that I look at it from that angle, but that doesn't make it right. And the academia, like any other field, people can make what mistakes, and it's a learning process. So you take it from there. So going forward, you don't have to have that kind of topics. You bring it, you take out the issues of influence, effect, impact, relationship, and all those things. Anything that will preempt the outcome of the research, we try to silence it and find a nice way to couch it. Yeah. Next thing is that if you have a good topic, it should be reasonable. There should be a reasonable number of ways. You don't like the situation whereby you come out with a research topic, and when we read the research topic, before we are done, we have forgotten about what we read earlier, because it's too lengthy. Reasonable number, and reasonableness is subjective, but it has an element of objectivity. You can't tell me that your reasonableness is 40 words. Your sense of judgment of reasonable number of words in your topic is 40 words. You yourself, they ask you to state your topic. You become more confused. Is that not it? So, for the practice of research in the area of the university that we are affiliated to, where we are currently, at least your topic should not be more than 21 words. So when we are done and we come up with a topic, we will check whether they are up with that or they are not up with that. Please, the client is calling. Hello? Yes, I've seen that you have sent me the files. I will forward it to my guys and I'll get back to you by the close of the day. I'm at the office, I'm not at the consulting firm. Are you okay with that? Let's see if I can push them for them to do some magic. Let me see. You know, they are all Anfield, right? That's what I mean. Okay. They are almost the same. Just different names. For you, MSc is a little bit lower. Yeah. So let me get back to you. Thank you. Sorry. I'll also make a video available to you, okay? I'll host it on the internet. So you can always recall. Remember what we did today. So, you shouldn't be more than 21 words. Your topic should not be ambiguous. There should be no what? No ambiguity. The topic should not be ambiguous. People should read your topic and should instantly know what the key issues are. When we talk about ambiguity, we are talking about you being able to have distinguishable concepts. How what? Distinguishable. The concepts are not the same. That's the first thing. Secondly, they are clearly what? Defined. They are clearly what? Defined. And your concept should be measurable. This one, very, very important. Should be what? Measurable. Measurable concepts. If you have any concepts that you want to put them together to form a research topic, and you cannot measure them, then you cannot execute your research properly. And we have levels of measurement. Did you learn that one?
Levels of measurement. I'll come to ask how will they measure your concepts?
We will look at that in details. So we have 4 levels of measurement. Have you heard of it before? Have you heard something about nominal, ordinal, interval, and what? Those are the things I'm talking about. Don't underestimate these elements. Don't underestimate them. If I were you, from today, on my phone, my PC, on the internet, I will be reading and watching videos about these things. Because those are the foundation for your data analytical journey. Remember, research has 2 components. The data analysis component and this aspect that we are doing. or the theory or conceptual aspect. Now, if you don't have enough strength in the data analysis, then it can't very okay for you to really fully grasp what your research is about. So if you have knowledge about the levels of measurement, your strengths in the research will be on the analytical aspect. So that's why we're saying that you should be able to make sure that the concept that you are bringing out is measurable. Because we go and collect data about these concepts. We want to collect data about them. If they are not measurable, you cannot even collect the data, as I noticed. So you use these skills to measure those concepts. Then you collect data about them. Then now you can use the data analysis to what? Analyze the data to achieve your objective. Next one is that your topic should be interesting. Should be what? Interesting. Research topic that you are bringing should be interesting. Should be interesting. And have research appeal. Let me put it that way, okay? How what? Research appeal. As soon as somebody sees your topic, the person says, this topic is very good. Recently, one of my papers that I sent for publication, they have accepted the paper with major modifications. But one of the comments that was made by the reviewers in the editor, I said that the topic is very, very what? Interesting. That's the first thing that caught the attention. But you come out with a topic, one guy's cry, when you read it, cry, don't feel okay with it. Something passage. Who should go is spend time. Then read it. It's not only about even reading it. You know, we use research results to influence decision making. So businesses, the advanced country, they really, really appreciate the value of research. So if your topic is not interesting, now you're going to do a research and want to look at where Jesus was born. Where Jesus was born.
That's true.
Oh, you're so far now. Chama, you're so far now.
I didn't hear where Jesus was born.
Where Jesus came from.
Or where Jesus came from. I mean, you know, I'm using that one as an example for us to see that it's obvious, everybody knows it. Is it interesting? Is it interesting at all?
Nobody knows the result.
Why very good thing that we are having?
Or I want to look at the effect of compensation on employee productivity.
Okay.
And
You know that.
Or you want to look at advertisement and marketing performance. Because the reason why it is not interesting is that it is an area that has been developed and advanced over the years. If you put in that search there, within some few seconds, you get about billions of publications in that area. Very good. So, that means that to be able to achieve that interesting and having the research appeal is introducing new concepts, new variables in the equation. When you bring this new concept into the equation, they will come and change the narrative. And that is what will give you what we call novelty of your research or originality. Every research that you do, they will ask you to tell us what is new on board. People have already done advertisement improve marketing performance, advertisements improve customer patronage. You have also gone and found the same thing. It's not waste of time and resources. Is it not?
Maybe context may not start there.
Okay, we can prove that context has changed. Yeah, then still, you should be able to pinpoint there's something what novelty of it, something interesting. And these are the things that we have to let you win undergrad, undergrad. You must get good topic so that if you collect good data, you can publish your research work. But here, you go at some of them effects of this and this and this. Okay, go ahead do this now. Just do some few demographic descriptive statistics, mean standard deviation percentage, now they are better. So why your research? You see what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So how do you improve your novelty with the introduction of the other contextual issues or concepts that you look at for business application, moderation, and doing reversal of analysis? Maybe people have looked at advertisement, I'm using as I'm using as an example, people have used advertisement marketing performance. You can look at marketing performance on what? Advertisement, a reversal of association. You can also check that. I have a paper. Most of the papers are saying that it is competitive advantage that can improve fair performance. I now change it other way around. I say the fair performance that can lead to competitive advantage. Because if you don't perform, how are you able to know that you are doing well and doing better than you are? Do you see? By research, even one of the reviewers raised that issue that he wants me to reverse it. I said no. There's that association crossover. So I'm sticking my neck. I'll never change it. And it will pass through. The people, they didn't even feel it. I'll show it to you. I was talking about the interesting. They made a comment about the topic being interesting. So the topic should be very, very interesting. And I've told you how you can make it interesting, right? What are you going to do?
Make it interesting.
By doing what?
By introducing the variables.
Concepts. Introducing the variables and what?
You can also reversal.
You can also do reversal analysis.
In the context, you can also change the context. They did it in the whole of Europe. You can do it in Africa. Especially Ghana. Especially Ghana. Region.
And then you pinpoint strong points as to why there's differences in context and why the context matters to influence the judgment about the use of the conduct of the study. But there are so many things that are better in developing countries than developed countries. It's not always a universal truth. There are developing countries, they are always better than us.
They like our raw materials we produce. I said
And
that.
our food.
And our food.
Yeah.
The rest of the one thing they are powerful.
COVID-19 is over.
This outside people, they only went to COVID-19, but Africa is one year COVID-19.
COVID-19
They are COVID-19. They are saying COVID-19 in the country. The
Russia-Ukraine war. Yeah, having the economy. Okay, let's else our attention will be okay. It's part of it. Okay. So
development as an area develop your
read the first one, the comments to the authors.
Yeah.
So the things I'm teaching you, they are practical things that are happening in the area of research. You see that the topic is what? Interesting. And how do we get the interesting topic? I'm giving you the key, right? So you see that there are a lot of emerging issues with the topic itself. So that is why this is an article topic. This is not the same as thesis topic. So the formulating article topic is different from formulating thesis topic. That's why you see some of the roles being stated in there. But for thesis, you have to hide the empire, the influence, the mediating, the moderating, and all those. We have not checked, we have not found them, so we don't have to signal them. Okay, so that is it. That's an interesting topic. And it should be relevant to the context of the practice of research. It should be what? Relevant. You can write it under this. It should be relevant to the context of the research. That will make it interesting. If it is not relevant, then it will not be interesting. Is that not? It should be something that is happening, practicality of it. Something that is happening. So the practicality of the research topic is very, very important. Also, last but not the least, there are a lot of other host of things that we can talk about, but should signal the context of the study. We should what? Signal the context of the study. If we come up with a topic, you should be able to know the context of the study. The context is about what? Where. It can be a geographical location or an industry. So both geographical context and industrial context must be highlighted, must be found boldly highlighted in the research. So these are some of the things or the qualities of a good research topic. Any questions so far? Okay. So now let's try to come up with our individual topics. Yours, or everybody, okay. We didn't do the exercise like we did for you, right? So let's search for your topic. The two issues that we're talking about were CSR and organizational performance. Search, do the search term and then let's see the new emerging term that will come out of it. So CSR and organizational performance, PDF, okay? What PD? So can you really tell me some of them?
Well, the first one that came is impact of CSR on organizational performance. And the second, linking CSR and organizational performance. So different ones.
How CSR affects organizational performance.
How
CSV and CSR affect
C.
CSV and CSR.
So what is the CSV? Look at it.
We have employees' perception and impact on individual performance. That's organizational CSR practice.
Yeah, we have organizational performance and employees
The
commitment.
CSV is creating shared value.
Very committed. Creating
Shared value.
shared value. Okay. What else?
Yeah, we have organizational performance behavior perspective. Organizational performance and behavior perspective.
Oh, okay. So behavior perspective.
Yeah.
So that's organizational behavior.
Yes. Then we also have economic performance and CSR strategies. Economic performance and CSR strategies.
Performance.
And we have firm performance and organizational trust. Firm performance and organizational trust.
So organizational trust.
Yes. We have CSR initiatives. So organizational performance and CSR initiatives.
That one is the same thing.
You see it. Organizational performance, relationship of ethical leadership. So this one introduce the variable moderating effect.
Of what?
I say the moderating effect of organizational culture on the commitment to CSR.
Organizational
Culture.
culture. We are making it clear now. Or teaching us what?
The moderating effect. Yeah, moderator.
The amount. Okay. Okay, let's leave it here. So we have creating shared value, employee what? Commitment, organizational behavior, CSR strategies, economic performance, organizational trust, ethical leadership, and then organizational culture as a moderator. Now with this concepts in mind, can we try to build a conceptual framework out of it? So our basic one is what? CSR, predicting what?
Performance.
Organizational what? Performance. Then let's look at them and place them somewhere. Creating shared value. Employee commitment.
I think employee commitment can be mediating. Then the organizational behavior, how they behave can also be a mediating, a moderating factor. Because
It can make
yes, it can make or unmake.
Are you sure?
Yes.
organizational behavior.
Yes.
Now, if the company does not even do CSR initiative, then
It will have
their
negative
performance will
performance.
down. If they do, then it will increase their performance.
Creating shared value choker.
Creating shared value. What's the meaning?
Shared value, like
You make
how it was conceptualized. How was it conceptualized? Okay, we have not gone much deeper. Okay, what about ethical leadership?
Ethical
Our
leadership.
leaders.
That one too can be mediating factor.
Are you sure?
No.
The CSR can push them to be ethically correct, or ethical leadership can rather push CSR.
Organizations participating in CSR does not necessarily do
Yeah, ethical. Yeah, that one there.
So, in my mind, ethical leadership can influence what?
CSR.
Adoption of CSR.
Okay. If you're ethically, then you do CSR. Yes, I'll give you back to the society. Some school of thought says you don't need to make any CSR. You get your money, you go.
Then they even give us organizational what? Culture.
So even if it's your culture, you do. That one too can be moderate.
Example, UCC. I don't think UCC is engaging in any CSR.
Yeah, scholarship.
That's what it
That
is.
takes a lot of CSR there.
A lot of scholarship. Community when in our one in school. This is scholarship. I think he give them slots to the school. And library facilities and all those things. I said, maybe Zoom line now Zoom line on the
Okay. So with the issues that we mentioned, this is possible kind of conceptual framework that may come without it.
Yeah.
So we are going to use that one to also formulate a research topic around it. Okay. Now let's look at the last person's area.
Pick over there.
Social media,
Social media. Direct performance.
Okay. Yeah.
the impact of social media on academic performance. Yeah.
You have social networking and academic performance.
Social
Networking and academic performance. Mobile social media usage. Mobile social media usage and academic performance. So the use of mobile phone. Thank you.
Another one is relationship between social media and academic performance and distance education.
What is the social media and higher education?
So yeah, these are context issues, higher education.
There was one here about social media usage and social media multitasking on academic performance.
With social media,
Multitasking on academic performance.
taxi.
I see a comprehensive study on the interplay of mobile learning, ChatGPT, and social media in the academic attainment. What 2 months?
So the use of chats,
GPT and social media
GPT,
and social media in academic attainment.
academic attainment. Okay. Attainment.
I could also say posting on social media undermines academic performance. You posting there undermines academic performance.
Posting. Or it's not a technical
Yeah.
search term for research. So you see that yours is very, very limited. Have you seen? Okay, we have some of the concepts. So how do we try to now infuse them in the conceptual framework? Social media, academic performance, social networking, mobile is social media usage. That is the host. Social media tasking, chat GTP, and academic activity. So let's see.
So social networking.
Is it different from social media?
Social
Social
networking
media
is
is different. Social media.
We're getting to know other people. As in platforms like
TikTok,
Instagram, maybe we get
They
to
are all social media.
Yeah. But then the networking aspect.
networking aspects, no, different from TikTok.
So you treat it as what?
You see, in terms of academic performance, no, you say facilitate and strengthen.
So social media networking, right?
It will be a mediator.
Everyday times.
Okay.
So link to that.
What about the social media multitasking?
That's
The social media multitasking can also be a mediating factor in the sense that you can be using social media for the good side, like using the chat GTP for studies. When you're multitasking, maybe a person might be engaged in this TikTok stuff and be also using the network for something like research and these things. So it can either strengthen or weaken it.
okay.
Social media multi-what? So you must get theory. I forgot to also alert you, right? Must get a theory for the mediation role. Also a theory for this. In your case, you must also get the theories. Okay, so these are the concepts that has emerged from the short exercise that we just did. Now, going by these standards, I want you to, each of you, based on the conceptual framework that you have developed, come out with a concept of the lesson. So the one that we had for you, you should have a topic for you, okay? Your topic should also, so that you can now tailor-make the teaching. That's why I'm making you do this.